Hey, hey everybody. I'm back. I decided to do a really short video, really quick because I just wanted to kind of take you on my very first shopping trip that I was sticking to a budget. And the reason why I feel like, okay, this is kind of a big deal for me because it's new. It's 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 new for me. I this is just not something I'm really familiar with. I Because I'm not a cash budgeter, I do things maybe a little different from most of you, maybe similar to some, I don't know. Everything I do is online, and I constantly am keeping track of the amount of money that I have to spend. I am doing that. I think I'll be able to show you how I did that a little bit in a previous video. The app that I use, spending tracker app. Love that app. So, not having cash in hand, going to the store, how do you make sure you don't overspend? Okay. Well, let me show you how I do it. Okay, so is it possible? Can Kim stick to a budget when going shopping? Is that something she can actually do? Let's see. So this is my first time going to the store and trying to stick to a budget. I've never done this before. I've never stuck to a budget. I've never paid attention to prices. So this was a new experience for me. I wrote everything down, how much everything cost. I wrote down exactly what I needed. Sticking to a budget. Dry shampoo, how much is that? $6.98. Okay, I need 1 bar of soap. Just one. Okay, $1.74. I can afford that. I'll just get 1 bar. Okay, I have 6 things. All right, how much do I have left to spend? I budgeted $100 for personal care and clothes. I already spent $25.76. Added up the prices. I have $74.24 left to spend. Boom, $72.28. I did it. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Being more intentional with my money, keeping track of exactly how much I have. So before I enter the store, I have the amount of money that I'm allowed to spend. So that was interesting. Like I'm actually writing it down. What? Like I'm looking at the prices as I'm grabbing stuff. I know this sounds so crazy to say. That this is new to me, but my husband would kind of make fun of me. It he didn't find it terribly funny, but he had a good sense of humor about it, if you know what I mean. He didn't find it terribly funny that his wife didn't pay attention to prices. He you know, he got like he's like, oh, why do you have to be like that? But he would kind of make fun of me, like, oh gosh, you just never look at prices. I did. I would see the price, and then I would, like, in my head, I would like round up. So if it's like 17.35, I'd be like, okay, $18. That's like covers the tax. That doesn't cover the tax, Kim. So of course, by the time I got to the checkout, I was like over the amount of money I'd said I was going to spend every time. It was ridiculous. But like Dave Ramsey, sorry for anyone that doesn't like him. I understand, to each his own. No problem. I'm not offended in any way. But there's a few things that I did appreciate that I learned from watching the Ramsey show. So anyway, And that's the reason why I actually started my budgeting journey some years ago, is when the bug was in my ear, from being exposed to Dave Ramsey on YouTube. I just started binging the videos and those debt-free screams and stuff. And then okay, I'm veering. Let me come back. So totally forgot what I was saying. My point is that I did look at prices. I just didn't stick within a budget, even though I gave myself a budget when I entered the store. In the past, I'd say, I'm not going to spend any more than $100. And then I want that. Oh, I want that. Oh my gosh, I totally need this. I do need this new purse. Need that. I need these new shoes to go with this new shirt and this new skirt, and then maybe these pants too. But this stuff it wasn't necessary. I think I probably would come in. Let's say I came in for soap and coffee. No joke. Two things, I would leave with like 15. And so then my $100 budget that I gave myself, it would be like 189, sometimes over $200. Just one little shopping trip for a couple of simple things. And that was terrible. That was very terrible. And that's how I rolled. That was my life. So that wasn't great. And yeah, not good at all. So I believe I can stick to this way of doing things. So I do everything online, the mobile deposits, and or people will send me money through apps or whatever, things like that. So I just don't have cash. It's very rare that I have cash. I am thinking about joining the Prop Money Millionaires Club. I just saw that. Wait, whose channel was I watching? I commented and everything. Oh, I hate when I don't have the names in my brain. But I was like, what? Oh, okay. Reason why I'm thinking about doing that, because like, come on, that feeling like boom, 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 stacking up. I mean, it's not real money, but it represents real money. You know what I mean? Because like I would have that money in an account somewhere. Collecting interest, the most amount of interest that I can get at, high yield, as high as I can go in a savings account for that kind of stuff. I would like to get into some investing, but I need to be educated. Obviously, I don't have that. I wasn't raised that way, so I'm learning everything now in my later years, middle-aged years. But I definitely feel like I should do that. I mean, just saving money, I mean, it's better than blowing through it, but you could get even better than that, mildly investing. I don't know. I'm not a big risk taker. I've never gambled. I hate that idea of just throwing money away. I've always felt like that. For me personally, yes. My son. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing to this channel and supporting me on my journey. That is amazing. I mean, I saw this morning, it said 71. 71? That's what? That's okay. And it's surprising for me, like so surprising. Sometimes when I'm talking, it's like I forget there's people watching and listening, and so I forget, like, if I say something, not everyone knows what I'm saying. You can tell how inexperienced I am. Like, I got a comment from a new subscriber who I didn't really. She's in the UK. Okay. And I'm like, yeah, and then the CD and this and that. And she's like, what is a CD? And I'm like, oh my gosh, what is this? What was I thinking? Not everyone knows what you're talking about, Kim. And then I forget, like, not everyone lives right there in like Illinois with you. Like, even from state to state, things are different, but especially from country to country. So, oh my gosh, bear with me. I'm gonna get it together. I promise. I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna be more thorough. I'm just a little bit of a basket case. So bear with me, but thank you. Everyone that joined my channel, from Liz's channel, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that was, the feeling, I'm just like, watching her videos like I do. And then I'm like, what? Like, that's my face. You're like, oh my gosh, that actually happened? Did that really happen? So, I mean, you would have thought I won our academy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I accept this award with so much gratitude. I mean, hello, but it felt like that, and the reason why I never win anything, I just don't. So I was shocked to win a drawing on YouTube. I don't know. I'm making it a big deal because to me, it's a big deal. I don't win anything. It's so weird. I mean, I don't know what's up with that. And I commented on Liz's channel, like, I don't want anything except that one time I won an IRS audit. What is that? The lady, I'm not even kidding. First of all, I get all this paperwork. I realize my refund is late, like from the date that they said it, obviously I was going to get it. And I get a letter that is explaining they wanted me to prove that I was the financially responsible parent of my son. And I was a single parent for some years, few years, half of his youth. That's like up to when he was like 9. Okay, I'm not counting my first marriage. I'm so sorry. I'm just like, but my first marriage was very brief. So anyway, I was thinking, I mean, I was livid because I assumed that meant that his father was claiming him on his taxes. And so that sent me through the roof because his father has never taken care of him ever. So when I called them to figure out what is going on, I'm checking to see who's claiming my son. And the lady was like, no, that's not the reason. We just sporadically do this, and we pick social security numbers basically out of a hat, kind of, and you were the lucky winner. Gotta be kidding me. I finally win something, and it's an audit from the IRS because I never get picked out of a hat. I was like, that's my life. That's how I felt. I was like, that's my life. Of course. Woohoo! Yay, Kim. So yeah. So that was just like, oh my gosh, I don't win anything. It was a pleasant surprise. I will be back in no time with another video. I just wanted to put this little one out there because I was so proud of myself for sticking to the budget, and I don't use cash. I'm like, it's so easy to take the card out and be like, no big deal because I got the money. No, just say no. You don't have the money because you've only allotted this amount of that money. That's what you remember. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me for this little brief chit chat / what's going on in Kim's world video. Stay tuned for my very next video, which I should put up today. If not today, then tomorrow. So I will see you next time. If you're not a subscriber, I mean, we're really cool people here. Join the crew.